I want to advise students, especially candidates, as well as the normal students in high schools and several other institutions. The way in which you should revise or read in preparation for examinations, as well as for understanding and mastery of concepts. Most of the time, you might be asking yourself why you are not understanding. You might be asking yourself why you fail after hard work. You might be asking yourself why you are not getting the concept after several revision here and there. All this time, it is clear that you have to understand that there are ways in which you read which does not favor your understanding as well as your mastery of concept. Here are some of the tips that you need to embrace for you to master the concept, for you to ensure that you understand all that you learn. Number one, I understand that in most cases, getting from the tutor, from the trainer, or from the teacher is more important than reading on your own. Because if you get it from the tutor, or from the teacher, or trainer directly, chances of you getting it well are very high. So the most important way for you to understand from the teacher is, first of all, in every lesson, note the following: that you must ensure you ask 3 questions and answer 3 questions. And you also participate actively. How do you ask 3 questions? You ensure that you ask 3 questions that will enable you to understand some areas where you are not understanding. And you note down somewhere, after asking one question, you tick that you've asked that question. When asking the second question, you also tick that you've asked the second question. The third one also you tick that you've asked. Then, whenever the teacher asks questions, you also participate actively by responding to answers. Even if you do not get it right, ensure that you respond. By responding, even if you fail or you get it, you will be able to learn. And by talking, you will be able to gain your personality. You will be able to master the oration, or what we call the public speaking skills. Whenever you participate, you will improve in that area. Even speaking in public will not be a problem. Some of us talk in public without fear. It is because of that participation that we started in class. Secondly, you must understand that you are the only student in class. Do not bother for any other. Do not think of others. Just think of yourself as the only student in class. What does that mean? That means that whenever a question is asked, you must be the first one to respond. You must strive to get that opportunity to give an answer, whether right or wrong. By doing so, take your time, do it, and after 1 month, after doing your first exam, after doing your second exam, just respond to me. Tell me how it works. It works better. It works wonders. You will be able to do well. follow that formula and you will blame no one. Another tip, now we are out of class, we come to personal studies. Personal studies also is good, especially when you want to remind yourself of what you've studied. The best way possible to remind yourself of what you've studied is, first of all, by going through the concepts. Secondly, you ensure that you do what we call reflection. Reflection means that you close the book, you take your time in a silent place, and you try to go through whatever that you've studied in your mind. That is reflection. It is not cramming. So you avoid cramming by all means. Cramming can overload your head and you may not remember during exams. Ensure that after reflection, you go back to the concept that you studied if you realize that you do not understand some things. After going back to the concept or to the content, ensure that at the end of it, you ask yourself some questions. You come up with your own questions, apart from the questions that you may find at the end of the reading. Ensure that you create your questions. After creating your questions, it will be a possibility of you understanding the whole reading. So, if you're given questions in a given concept that you've used this formula, it becomes easy for you to respond to the questions. For more tips, subscribe to Mwalimu Jeff Bama. Ensure that you follow me for more educational videos. Thank you. God bless you.